we can move on to the topic of blind spots. But this issue is especially important when it comes to not seeing pedestrians and cyclists, because we know that many accidents happen for this reason, especially since larger vehicles have bigger blind spot areas. We have a blind spot on both the left and right sides, and this is an area we can't check with our mirrors. At these points, the driver can eliminate this blind spot by taking a glance over their shoulder, especially when changing lanes or overtaking. And on 2 or 3 lane highways, we will also see examples of this. Now I need to explain this with an example. First, let's define the blind spot on our left side. Here I have a video recording where I use both cameras at the same time. At the top we see the area in our rear view mirror and right side mirror. The lower one shows our left side mirror and the front part of the vehicle more clearly. When we look through our rear view mirror, we see a car behind us signaling and starting to overtake us. We can also see the same car here in our left side mirror. Yes, right now it's about to move into the left lane. After I play it, it will first disappear from our rear view mirror. Then it will also disappear from our left mirror. And there will come a moment when we can't see the car in any of our mirrors. In other words, it will be as if the car has vanished, even if it's just for a very brief moment. Now I'm continuing to play it. Look, it's slowly coming into view in the rear view mirror. Right now, it has left the rear view mirror. I've paused. It has left the rear view mirror, but we can still see it in our left mirror. By the way, when you look in the left mirror, the car is close to the left edge of the mirror, but soon it will disappear from there as well and be completely gone. Let's play it. Now it has completely disappeared from the left mirror, and I've paused. At this moment, we don't see any car behind us in the rear view mirror. When we look in our left mirror, we don't see any car either. The car has now disappeared. When the driver looks to the left, through the side window, you can see it through the lower glass. This is what we call the blind spot. I'm starting to play it again. Now the car will appear. You'll see it in a moment there. You saw it. The car has appeared. Let's do an example from the right side as well. Now we see the white van in front of us. Right now we're overtaking the vehicle. I paused here and no vehicle is visible at the moment. Now it has left our right mirror and now it has appeared in our rear view mirror. But there was a moment when we couldn't see the vehicle at all. Let's rewind a bit. Let's imagine as if that vehicle is passing us on the right. It disappeared from the rear view mirror and also from the side mirror. At this moment, the vehicle is not visible. If you slightly turn your head towards your right shoulder, you will see that the car is there. Now imagine that sometimes in heavy traffic, the traffic moves slowly and a vehicle is moving right at this spot. If it stays here for a long time, since you can't see it in the mirrors, when you suddenly try to move to the right, you end up right in front of this vehicle. And this creates a risk of an accident.